Hello children, good morning all. We are here to continue our exercises part. Understand? Yesterday in Little Genius we have completed the verbs forms, negative forms of the verbs. Understand? And today we are using strong and weak words. Okay? Strong and weak adjectives. How can it be? Are they human beings? You think? But while using, we can understand what type of adjective we have to use. Okay. After that, one more small class will be there. For example, in your textbook it is given beautiful. Examples they showed with Miss Honey startled. Miss Honey startled and Miss Honey shocked. So, these are the words used, startled and shocked. Okay, Miss Honey startled means little bit surprised. Shocked means completely surprised. When 5-year girl, 5.5-year girl, actually they don't go to school at all. That is the starting point. They learn how to write and read that time. But at that age, the girl who, Matilda, was able to multiply any number, any count. Understand? So it is a shocking thing for anybody to hear. And so she shocked to hear that Matilda can multiply 2 times of any number. So when she said she could write even the poem, she startled. Startled means little surprised. Why? Because already she was shocked to know that Matilda can count and multiply, calculate any kind of tables. Understand? So that was a great shock for her. Being 5.5 years girl can do such a thing means it is really a shocking thing. Then startled. When she can do such things, writing poem is not such a big thing. In that way she thought. So she startled is weak word. So Miss Honey dash when she heard Matilda saying 2 times table till 24 twos are. Ante she shocked, not startled. Then Miss Honey dash when she saw Matilda read the poem is startled. When she is able to do such a big calculation, she can read the poem also. What's there for her? It is a simple thing. So in this way, strong and weak words are used. Strong and weak words. Okay. Now we have beautiful and pretty. Beautiful and pretty. She's a pretty girl, we can say. She's beautiful girl. See our what to say? Expressions only show whether we are using weak words or hard words. There are dash flowers. Do we say beautiful flowers? No, we say pretty flowers also we can say. Then next, hungry, starving. Hungry, starving. So here, first case, beautiful is strong word, Pretty is a weak word. నెక్స్ట్ హంగ్రీ స్టార్వింగ్. హంగ్రీ అంటే చాలా ఆకలితో ఉండడం. స్టార్వింగ్ అంటే ఎప్పటికీ చాలా రోజులు అన్నం తినకుండా ఉండడం అనమాట. సో మనము స్కూల్ నుంచి వెళ్తాం ఇంటికి. 4 o'clock we will go home. You play in the school, you write, read, you do so many activities. So that time you will be hungry or starving? You are hungry, not starving. Starving అంటే ఒకే రోజు కాదు, చాలా రోజుల వరకు. It is not for one day or 1 hour. For many days you don't get any food, that is called starving. But for a moment you feel to eat is called hungry. So the cat has not eaten anything. It must be hungry, not starving. If I say the cat has not eaten anything for many days, so it must be starving will come there. But the cat has not eaten anything. It must be hungry, we can say. Freezing and cold. Freezing అంటే చాలా 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 చల్లగా ఉండడం. Cold, simple. People do not go out of their home when it is dash. Freezing or cold? Cold. We don't use freezing here. Understand? Then tasty or delicious. How is the curry, Nana? Mummy asks. It is tasty, mummy అని అంటారు. ఇప్పుడు you go to any party, you have so many things, varieties of food items there. So do you have tasty food or delicious? Delicious means very very tasty. So we will have delicious food in the parties. So we had a dash lunch yesterday. Tasty lunch or delicious lunch? One item you say tasty. If so many items tasty and they are very good at in taste, you say delicious lunch. Furious or angry? Furious means cruel, like beating anybody, going and attacking is called furious. Suppose if you do not do the homework and teacher comes to know about it, teacher will be furious or angry about you, on you? Teacher will be angry on you, not furious. So we say Jenny was dash when he learned about it. Angry, not furious. Gigantic or big? Gigantic means very 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 big, large. Big means normally big. So gigantic is the hard word and big is the what to say, weak word we say. Murli took a picture of the dash building. Gigantic building. Many big buildings you find. Very very big building is a matter of concern here. So he took a picture of gigantic building. So this is one exercise we have in our textbook. Next exercise is, already you know about it. Already you know about it. Forming plurals. Forming plurals. Very shortly I told you, few days ago only I taught you, last month, how to form the plurals. What rules we follow for forming plurals I already told you. First thing is, in first case we add s. For girl we add girls. S we add, okay. Second case we add es. Bus is there, we add es. Bus s, buses. Okay. Then in third case we add ies. Baby, we cancel this y, then we add I and es. babies. Okay. Then fourth case, we add VES. Leaf. What we do? We cancel EF and in its place we write V and then add ES. So this way we add. Then in fifth case, we just keep the word as it is, changing the vowels. Change of vowels. If it is a foot, we write feet. What we did here, O is there, we wrote EE. Means we just teeth. What we did, we just changed the vowels in it. So, these are the forms you have to use for making the plurals. You have an exercise in your textbook, children. They gave an exercise. Change these words to their plural forms by adding S, ES, VES and IES. First of these examples I give, explanation I give, but you are going to write them. Understand? And one more thing, here one picture is given. You have to observe the picture and write 10 sentences at least about it. Here for example, in this picture, mother is taking out the box. The boy is sitting on the chair. Another boy is playing. So, in the picture I can see there is or there are. What is it? There are 4 children in the picture. Now say what is happening? The woman is singular and plural forms here again. The woman is taking out the box. Children are playing or sitting, etc. If something isn't clear, it looks like unclear. Or on your own, what you feel about this picture you are going to write. On your own, what you feel about this picture you are going to write, children. Understand? So, these 2 exercises mainly you are going to do, and this is the end of our lesson. This is the end of our lesson. You are doing it very well, and I am going to give you the exercises picture. You are going to copy it in your notebook. You are going to copy it in your notebook. Okay. This is very simple and small class we had today. Only 15 minutes class we had. This is the end because last thing left today is this. Okay, we have done so many things in plural forms, but we don't need to do. Only these 4 to 5 things are asked. You are going to do only that much. Okay, this is the thing you have done. I hope you have understood. It is clear, and using a strong word, weak word, that is not so hard, I can say, but you must understand and do. This is a little out of reach for you. I feel like that. So I give with answers. Please just you copy it. This is all for today. and tomorrow probably we will start the new lesson. Probably we will start the new lesson for you. Understand? So this is all for today. Thank you children. Very simple and small class it is. So here we stop. Please do whatever I give. Thank you.